Hi everyone, tonight I wanted to do a video to teach you how to take a colored image from Google, how to upload it into Design Space, clean it up, and add in the layers of color again. So when I'm looking for any clip art, I have two requirements that I look for. Number one, when I pick an image and I strip it of all of its color, is it going to look like a coloring page? And so for this image, the answer to that would be yes. The other requirement is if I upload an image, is there gaps in between the image so that if it doesn't have an outline around everything, when I upload it, it won't matter because each piece is separate. So this is a great example of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select this image. I'm going to right click it and save it to my computer. I'm going to go to Cricut and I'm going to upload that image. Anytime I upload an image, I click on complex. And if I were to clean this up normally and I click on preview, sometimes you'll notice with Google Images that there are fuzzy dots around the images. This will also happen with photos from Facebook groups. So in order to prevent that, what you're going to do is after you click on complex, you're going to scroll down on your left-hand side. You're going to click on more options. And then if you're uploading a black and white image, I would change the top number to 2 and the bottom number to 60. If you're uploading a colored image, I would keep the top at unmodified and the bottom at 60. For colored images, there is no definitive number that's going to work every single time, but for the most part, unmodified and 60 will work. The higher the number it is at the bottom, the more it's going to take from the image. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on everything in the image that is colored, just leaving the black outline. So when I'm done, it looks like a coloring page. And then when I'm done, I will go ahead and click preview cut image just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And I can see that it looks good. There's no dots. I'm going to go ahead and click continue and save this as a cut image and then insert it into my canvas. Once I've done that, I will go ahead and duplicate this image and I'm going to duplicate it as many times, as many colors as I want in my final project. And then I'll typically duplicate it one extra time. That way, if I ever come back to this project, I have a copy that has not been altered in any way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this unicorn in the lower left-hand corner just so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and click contour. Anytime I click contour, I hit hide all contours and you'll see that it made a black silhouette of my item. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select everything that I want to be the darker yellow, so the inside of the stars, as well as this bottom piece of hair right here. And as I'm doing that, you can see that they are turning white. Before I leave, I'm going to click this top box and X out, and I'm left with those 3 pieces that I just selected. I can go ahead and change them to yellow, and then I will add an outline just so I can start putting in my pieces and visualize what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take my next layer. I'm going to click contour again. I'm then going to select hide all contours again. I'm going to select this one piece of hair and click that top box. Go ahead and X out, and I can change this to blue. And if I wanted it to match the photo, I could go to my advanced colors and move this around and get a closer shade to the blue in the image. And I can go ahead and put this piece in place. I'm going to take my next layer. I'm going to go ahead and click contour again, hide all contours. And then I'm going to select this green piece of hair. And then I'll click this top box, X out, and change this to green. Next, I'll go ahead and do the face. I'll click contour, hide all contours. And for the face, what you're going to want to do is, you can see when I clicked on that, the entire face went white. I don't want the eyelashes to be white, so I'm going to go ahead and select those. And you'll see that they come back, as well as the nostrils. I want the inside of the bow to be white, as well as the outside of the ears. And I can go ahead and click this top box, X out, and I can go ahead and change this to white. And then if you want to make sure that you got everything, what you can do is you can go ahead and right here where it says blank canvas, you can change the color of your canvas to another color. That way you can see what is actually white and what's not. So looks like I got everything. I'm going to go ahead and click my next layer, click contour, hide all contours, and I'm going to select everything that I want to be pink. And then click this top box. And it looks like I forgot to hide all contours, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And then select my two pieces again. Click this top box and X out. And I can go ahead and change this to pink. I'm then going to go ahead and grab the inside of the ear. So I'm going to click contour, hide all contours. So I'll get those two pieces and then click this top box. Change this to light blue. And then lastly for the crown, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change it to yellow. And so in the image, it was a lighter yellow. And I forgot to select title contour, so I'm going to do that and then select the inside of the horn again. And then click this top box. And so as I was saying that, the horn is a different shade of yellow. So I'm going to make this a little bit lighter, but let's say I was like, you know what, I want to change that back. I don't want to waste two different yellows. You could either click it and change it up here, or if you had multiple pieces that you wanted to change, you could go to color sync right here and then just drag your two yellows together. Now you can see they are on one line and they've all changed to the same shade of yellow. For this project, if you are going to go ahead and put this on a shirt or anything that would require heat transfer vinyl, I would go ahead and I would recommend that you flip your design on the canvas. I could see really quick this one piece didn't grab, so I'm just going to go ahead and click it and X out. So I would select everything and then click flip horizontally. That way you don't have to you don't have to worry about mirroring each individual mat, because a lot of times the more mats you have, the more colors, you tend to forget to mirror your mat. So this just makes it much easier. So from here you would go ahead and make it. And again, you don't have to mirror your mats. You would go ahead and put your white piece of vinyl on your mat about 4.5 inches by a little bit over 3.5 inches. You would click continue, choose your vinyl or whatever material you are using, and you would let the Cricut cut it, and then continue down to the next pieces of vinyl. Hopefully this video helped you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Have a good night.